Item number SCP-376. Object Class Safe. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-376 is to remain in a secure agriculture facility at Site Blank. It is to be linked to a single underground electrical cable that is to be powered by a single generator not attached to the main power grid. There is no need for any additional security measures to contain SCP-376 other than the existing security at the secure agriculture facility. Description. At first glance, SCP-376 appears to be a irregular traffic light with far too many components attached. However, SCP-376 is not a man-made object, but it is in fact a naturally occurring organism. It is currently unknown how or why SCP-376 has managed to mimic the appearance of a traffic light. Testing has revealed that the exterior of SCP-376 is actually composed of organic material rather than steel. The bark that it produces hardens to form a protective coating around SCP-376 that takes the appearance of steel. However, while the bark does not appear to feel like steel to the touch, the bark is not nearly as strong, only able to withstand stress similar to a regular tree. The light that SCP-376 produces is a form of bioluminescence which it is able to manipulate to glow in the three colors commonly associated with traffic lights: red, yellow, and green. SCP-376 is somehow able to control which light activates and does so in a predictable sequence, although it is not known how or why. Extended video recording of SCP-376 shows that there is uncontrolled growth rate, necessitating constant care and trimming. Each individual traffic light begins as a bulb, but will quickly mature into full-size traffic light within the space of several minutes. The appearance of a new light on SCP-376 typically happens every 9 to 10 days. Moving one of the lights causes it to cease function, and the wound caused in SCP-376 will immediately be closed by glowing extra bark. If left alone, the light will eventually biodegrade and rot like any other organism. Unlike other plants, SCP-376 does not use photosynthesis to sustain itself. Instead, it roots itself. Its roots will dig through the pavement and ground towards the nearest power line. SCP-376's roots are capable of penetrating underground power lines and patching into them, effectively attaching itself to the power grid. SCP-376 uses electricity it obtains as primary energy to create food rather than sunlight. And in terms of reproduction, SCP-376 has a rather unique method of propagating itself. Rather than using irregular spores or seeds, SCP-376 is able to transfer its seedlings to a power grid it is connected to, meaning that a new instance of SCP-376 can be created anywhere the power lines reach. For further information, see Experiment Log 376-A. SCP-376 was found during rush hour at Blank, California on a busy intersection. The entire event was explained as an art exhibition, and SCP-376 was promptly moved from its current location. Experiment Log 376-A. Once it was discovered that SCP-376 required electricity to survive, it was attached to Site Blank's power grid. This mistake was quickly realized when on-staff began reporting the appearance of additional traffic lights scattered throughout the facility. Once these lights were removed, SCP-376 was connected to a separate power grid that was laid under a specially constructed test area. After analyzing the results, it was discovered that SCP-376 is somehow able to discern which areas it can grow without arousing undue suspicion. All recorded test subjects were reported to grow in areas where traffic light replacement would be logical. There is currently no explanation how SCP-376 is able to control where it goes so effectively. Experiment Log 376-B. After continued testing, it became known that SCP-376 is not restricted to just traffic lights. After several weeks of observation, it was noted that the additional structures began appearing. So far, the forms of SCP-376 can include, but not limited to, fire hydrants, power lines, street lines, and street signs. Experiment Log 376-C. After additional testing and observation, it was discovered that the SCP-376 currently contained as an abnormality, even among its own kind. DNA comparison between itself and other subjects shows that it was suffering from some kind of defect that caused it to grow uncontrollably, which could explain how it was discovered so quickly. Addendum 1. After cross-analyzing Department of Transportation records, that the total national power consumption foundation analysts estimated that there may be as many as expunged instances of SCP-376 in the conventional United States alone. Containment teams are currently being mobilized to respond.